been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Kansas City Kings as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. You know, Coach, I'm always so excited for the season to tip off. There is no better time of the year.
Everyone has a clean slate, and the title chances are all even. It's a long season, and there's a lot of noise about projections and whatnot. But today's the day to set your tone for the season.
Johnson for three. Buries it from three-point range.
He's not going to make his living behind the arc, but Magic is more than capable of knocking them down when given space.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Johnson. Drew passes to Thompson. Here's Woodson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Drew misses.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense.
Connects again from distance.
One of Magic's favorite shots, the pull-up.
And here are the Kings now. 6-point game. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Woodson. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Drew. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's their first look at this year's Kansas City team here for their first regular season game.
And as expected last year, they handled this team easily. Many are expecting to see similar results this year, too.
Yeah, but you can't fall into the trap of playing down to your competition. They have to go out there and take care of business.
Nothing is falling for him right now. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. No coverage that time. And that's now 6 points for the Wizards. For Kansas City, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Timeout called by the Kings.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
Here's Oberding. Shot to stop the run. Worthy with the rebound.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Wilkes, good.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Here's Drew, covered by Johnson. Drew passes to Thompson. Baseline J on the way. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Training threes left and right, making it rain from behind the arc.
Nothing the D is doing has worked, which is why they are going to continue gunning from outside the arc.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Johnson. To the paint. Stolen by Worthy. Johnson, the pass to Worthy. They grab their own miss. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drew passes to Johnson. Here's Drew. 6 to shoot. Here's Woodson. They need this one. Intercepted. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
On the drive, Magic can seem unstoppable. He's got a ton of different tricks to help him beat the defense.
For Kansas City, they've gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Drew. No scoring in this one. Over Johnson. Goes back up. Drew misses.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here's Johnson. And Kansas City misses again. Here are the Lakers. Here's Wilkes. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Continuing to expand and grow their lead, much to the dismay of this crowd.
Never fun to see your home team losing control of a game. But this offense is just taking charge.
Timeout called by the Kings. Neely's checked in for Kansas City.
Number 20, Ed Neely.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Woodson. Still yet to score. Worthy with a clean look. Misses the 3. Worthy's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Drew, covered by Johnson. Drew passes to Thompson. Can they get it? Worthy with the rebound.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Johnson finds Worthy for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Worthy's got 6.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Drew, covered by Johnson. Drew passes to Woodson. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Johnson. 8 points for him. Stolen away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Here's Thompson. Johnson with the block.
Good awareness from Johnson on defense. Sees the shot coming and gets to it just in time to block it.
And Kareem throws it down.
Great job finishing that play off.
Yeah, very secure. Wasn't it, Clark? Using both hands.
Nothing fancy. Textbook.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Woodson. Johnson with it. Here's Woodson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, nice to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my idol, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
To the middle. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Here's Drew. Nothing on the board. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Collins kicks tonight. And the foul on Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Kings. Number 53, Mark Oberlin.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's Knight. And Kansas City misses again.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now, here is Knight. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drew. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. throws it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And so Knight will bring it up for the Kansas City Kings. Still without a basket in the game. Pass to Oberding. Here's Drew. Knight, that's a two-pointer. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Driving in for a graceful jam. Once he gets rolling, good luck getting in Kareem's path.
Here's Drew. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the teardrop. No good. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 10 points.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Here's Boosie. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Here's Johnson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 12.
And when Magic has it going on, clear the way. He can dominate games all by himself.
Outside Knight, inside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. An even 3-on-3 break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A little showboating, but you love how it fires up his team.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Boosie, covered by Johnson. Pass to Oberding. Left side, Knight, 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Knight looking. in for an opening. Top of the key, Warren. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Pass to Boosie. Clock at 6. Over Johnson. Boosie, no good. And here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run.
The muscle and determination for Wilkes. Excellent at working through contact.
The Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Boosie, covered by Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And, Coach, 2 years ago, the league clarified the rules against zone defenses, looking to keep the lanes free of congestion. What do you think?
I don't envy the officials. Trying to keep track of all these stipulations makes you wonder if there's not a better way.
Good! Another from 3.
Hitting trays is vital for spacing. It can lead to single coverage in the post, open up driving lanes. It's about more than the 3 points.
Here's Knight. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Pass to Boosie.
With his skill, you can forget Magic is 6'9", but that length really helps him on the defensive end.
To the wing right side. Worthy outside. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Tell you what, until they force him off the line, he'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's showing.
As long as he keeps making his threes, there's no reason for him to change his approach. Make the defense adjust.
Boosie, the pass to Collins. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Boosie, no good again that time. Lakers have gotten on a roll. Just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Wilkes, good.
And right now, Wilkes is putting it all together. He's in a groove.
And so Kansas City now. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Now here's Knight. He's covered closely. Snatched away. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's the Wizard. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He had the eye of the tiger there. You could see it, how determined he was to get to the rim on that fast break.
And that's the attitude you need to have. Get right to the iron and get something easy.
Here's Boosie. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boosie. He has yet to score.
Every rebound seems to end up in his hands. How does that happen? He's having himself a game on the board.
Well, the work is done early. Reading the ball in the air, establishing position, it all matters. So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
With the floater. Worthy with the rebound. Worthy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Launches from deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's the Wizard. Buries the long-range jumper. The Wizards got 12 now in this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Boosie, who's guarded by Johnson. Boosie, the pass to Collins. Outside Warren. Can they get it? The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson for 3. 6 for 6, and yet the miss from the field.
Smart play by Magic, taking full advantage of an opportunity to shoot the ball.
And so Kansas City now. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Pass to Collins. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Again, the miss by the Kings. Now, here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Outside Knight. Pass to Neely. Over to the wing. Here's Boosie. He's guarded by Johnson. Goes up to the stripe. Boosie, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Awesome to see Wilkes knocking down the 3-ball. Looking to expand his range.
Here's Boosie, covered by Johnson. Boosie, the pass to Collins. To the inside, pass to Warren. Outside Knight, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's because they're playing selfless basketball, doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
Boosie, the pass to Warren. Outside Knight. A floater. Johnson with the block.
Got the hands up and deflected it, using all of that length.
And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
On offense, here are the Kings. Warren with the ball. Pass to Boosie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Don Boosie doing a nice job fighting through that foul to get his shot off. Excellent tenacity there.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And man, does Boosie play hard on both ends. He really takes pride in wreaking havoc and coming up with steals.
Nice shot by Worthy.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one. Finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
Pass to Woodson. Here's Boosie, covered by Johnson. Here's Boosie. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Lakers controlling the game. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Drilling that jumper. He thought it was going in immediately.
Worthy's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. It's tipped. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
He's big, but he's got skill. Kareem showcases it to us there. Great body control for the nasty dunk.
From the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And he's done so much damage from deep. Seems like he's knocking down every shot he takes from outside.
If the defense was hoping halftime would cool him off, they were wrong. He's been that hot.
Los Angeles.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Woodson. Still scoreless. Thompson up top. Pass to Drew. 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Worthy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The Wizard passes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Here's Drew. Thompson, high post. Pass to Woodson on the wing, Johnson. Here's Woodson. Covered by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 14. And Kareem throws it down.
A huge night for Abdul-Jabbar. Few score like the big fella.
And here are the Kings now. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. They set the screen. Here's Drew. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, Kareem is so talented inside the paint, using his touch and height to beat the defense.
Here's Drew. Scoreless thus far. Johnson outside. To the left side wing. Here's Woodson. And Kansas City misses again.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
Here's the Wizard. Bangs home the trifecta.
23.
The Wizards got 23.
That's what The D has to be right up on him, or else he will pull up like this.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Pass to Woodson. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Clark, with so many stars now entering the NBA, the player versus player storylines are numerous.
Yeah, they're actually too hard to count. I mean, you think about Kareem and Malone is a great one, Moses and the captain Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but you get the feeling that the Magic Bird matchup is going to be a great battle for years to come. Great players, MVP caliber players on great teams.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Kings have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Poked loose. Fast break. Here we go. Ahead. Goes up. And that one is stuffed right through.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do. Going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends. Impressive sequence.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Woodson passes to Drew. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Alley-oop try. That's tipped. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the Wizard. 25 points in the game. A three-pointer is right on target. The Wizards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Here's Drew. Pass to Johnson. Here's Drew. 5 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Woodson. And Kansas City misses again. And here's the Lakers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And the shot is good from Johnson.
On offense, Johnson is relentless, always hustling to get himself looks.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Johnson outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Woodson. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Number 20.
Making a nice cut to the rim with ease, Johnson. Using that momentum and strong cut to finish with force.
They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
Floats one. Drew misses. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The Wizard, good.
This is exactly the type of shot the coaching staff wanted. Terrific work.
And Mike, they've been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt them.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the break. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under them at halftime because they have owned this third quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down.
And it's Kansas City's ball. Here's Oberding, covered by Worthy. Thompson passes to Drew. Poked away. Here's the Wizard. He has 30, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Here's Drew, still without a basket. Johnson, a wide open look. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Wilkes. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that one.
Can't give Wilkes breathing room from there. He'll make you pay if you do.
Here's Drew. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change, because right now they're just getting beat up.
Johnson, the pass to Drew. At the top of the key, Thompson. To stop the drought, Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And Kansas City making a change here. Oberding passes to Boucy. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Rebound the Lakers. Here's the Wizard. He's got 32. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's the Lakers.
With the soft touch on that jumper, Kareem shows off his unbelievable versatility.
Mike, they've had a very tough stretch here.
Yeah, they need to get a stop and score to change the momentum.
Here's Boucy. Nothing on the board. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
In the paint, Kareem can be so dominant, finishing even while the defense is all over him.
And so Kansas City now. Here's Drew. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Drew. And Kansas City misses again.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Here's Johnson. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Johnson's got 24.
With his size at the point guard position, Magic is able to get a good look and sinks it from mid-range.
Here's Drew. Outside Knight. Pass to Boucy. Pulls up. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
A 20-point per game level player. Wilkes looks to beat you inside.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And stolen by Knight. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's stolen. Here's Boucy. Scoreless thus far. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the Wizard. Got it off in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Wilkes overnight. And another assist.
A prolific scorer. Wilkes with a quick trigger.
Here's Boosie. The NBA has expanded this season's playoffs, Mike, from 6 to 8 teams per conference. And no more first-round buys.
And I like the change. No free passes. You have to earn your spot in the conference semifinals. More playoff basketball is always a good thing, guys.
Agreed. Here's the Wizard. And again for 3.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement. Putting your shooters in good positions.
Here's Boosie. The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep three-point territory. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Outside night. Pass to Collins. They need this. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Wizards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From outside, off the mark. For Kansas City, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Down low and taken away by Magic. Here's the Wizard. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Boosie. Kings moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Collins kicks to Warren. Over Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Coach Fratello, a big issue for them. I know it drives you crazy. Turnovers.
You just can't afford to give away anything in this league.
Here's Boosie. Back to Collins. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The Wizard, good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
To Boosie. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
The sweet mid-range jumper of Boosie. Man, is he on the money from there.
Driving to the basket.
Clear the way when he's got a lane like that.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Pass to Collins. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by Knight.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
And it's Kansas City's ball. Here's Boosie. Up top, Knight. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Knight on the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's the Wizard. Drives to the hoop. Connects again.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
And here now the Kings. Boosie, the pass to Warren. Here's Neely. Knight finds Collins. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset. Look for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Collins, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Collins nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Connects again from distance.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Drew passes to Thompson. Here's Drew. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Kansas City team. Number 53, Mark Oberlin.
Johnson left side. Pass to Woodson. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that was pretty obvious.
Mike Woodson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's the Wizard. Oh, my, what a play. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Here's Drew. High post Johnson. Pass to Woodson. Kings moving the ball around. There's a screen. Here he goes. Oh, Worthy with the block. Here's the Wizard. Another bucket. Wow.
I think the defense has to turn that knob a bit. Ramp it up some. You can't allow him to get those kinds of outside looks.
Especially when you're already trailing. It's time to lock it down out there.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Drew. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
An unfortunate misfire. Just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Here's the Wizard. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. And there's another one for the Lakers.
15 to 18 feet. Most guys in this league are comfortable shooting from there.
Here's Drew. Thompson, high post. Pass to Drew. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Wilkes with the rebound. Wilkes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And another one falls.
And that's so hard to defend. When he's connecting from way outside, he's in the zone.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Mike, they've had no answers for how to slow this team down.
Their offense hasn't been great either. It's been brutal for them.
Drew passes to Johnson. Here's the Wizard, and he jams it with authority.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
Here's Drew. Johnson, the pass to Woodson. Over Johnson. And Kansas City misses again. From outside the arc. And another one.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Here's Drew. Pass to Woodson. Johnson in the corner. Here's Woodson. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Woodson missing. So it's the Lakers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Lakers.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Wizard.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
What a performance tonight. A comfortable road dog.
These don't come too often, so you have to savor them.
We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drew passes to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Woodson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Launches it. Another one goes. Incredible.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And to seal a road win, Mike, with this kind of margin, tells you the confidence that right now this team is playing with.
A statement win. Took the home crowd completely out of it and won going away.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Clark Kellogg,